everyone, and welcome to the Committed Lifestyle Podcast. I'm your host, Jody, and each week we're going to be diving in deep, covering all things that help you step up your game, master your mindset, and help you commit to creating the life you desire. So if you're ready for that, let's get started. Hello, my beautiful people. How are we today? I am fired up right now. I don't know if you hear that, but I'm like slapping my leg fired up. And I'm really jazzed. It's been my favorite word lately, saying that. I'm really jazzed up about what I want to talk about with you guys today. We're going to talk about how to make it fun. Yeah. And my inspiration from this came from starting Gabby Bernstein's new book, Attractor. It is so good. If you guys haven't got it, go get it on Audible or just get the book. I like it on Audible because I can listen to it while I'm driving, working out, getting ready. Do whatever works for you, but I just recommend get the book. But there's one chapter in there that she was talking about that really stuck out to me, and it is something that I love focusing on, and it's a huge reason why I feel like I'm in a state of happiness like 80 to 90% of my day over not 80, 90% of my life. And that's something I'm so grateful for, and I want you to have that. So if you've ever felt like you've lacked in a little bit of happiness, that maybe you find yourself more feeling miserable than happy and only feeling happy on Fridays when it's the weekend and you can enjoy things, but then maybe something goes wrong and you're upset because this didn't go right. You know, this might be a really good podcast for you, and that might be a really good book for you. So tune in and let's go over how to make it fun. And this how to make it fun, you guys, it can be applied to anything that's going on and should be applied to your entire life, not just every once in a while when you want to choose to have a little bit more happiness and joy in your life, but to make that an overall theme for yourself. Because why else are we here? We're not here just to live these groundhog lives, waking up, going to work, bitching and complaining about what isn't going right, what we don't have. When things suck, we just talk about how much it sucks. And then just to go home and be bored and watch TV and to have the same boring conversations. And then look forward to the weekend and drink and then do the whole cycle all over. Like, that's not how life should be lived. So get fired up with me and let's dive in. Now, one thing that Gabby had talked about in this chapter is how, you know, when things are going to happen to us, look, yes, I'm happy, but there's things that get me down. There's things that piss me off. There's things that cause me to doubt myself. And, you know, and there's times when I'm like, I want that, or I'm comparing myself to someone else. And I think we all fall in the same category because we're all human beings and we all do similar things. But it doesn't mean we need to follow the trend of what everyone else is doing. We are all entitled to living a awesome, fun, happy, joyful, prosperous, abundant life. Like, that's what we all want. That's what we're all striving for. So let's do this. Let's all get into these freaking fun zones, make it the motto for our life. And let me give you guys some takeaways of what we can all start doing immediately. So one of the things that she talked about is the energy scale. So I don't know if you're familiar with that, but you can go look up the energy scale and see how there's a different vibration for all of these different energy levels. So joy, happiness, love, all those being at the top, and then things at the bottom being like fear, guilt, jealousy, anger, discouragement, and then it just kind of moves up towards like disappointment and overwhelm and boredom, contentment, hopefulness, and then it just moves up more closer to joy, which is where we all want to be. So if you haven't ever seen that scale, go check it out. It's actually really cool knowing that, because when you're in these low vibes, you're attracting more low vibes. And I am way big into law of attraction. I really do believe that what we're putting out there is exactly what we get back. So if you're thinking these low vibing thoughts, well, the universe has nothing more it can do for you except for give you more of these low vibe matches. So that can come in different forms. You can just keep attracting more of the things that are not what you want. But when you move into closer of these states of joy, happiness, love, contentment, all that, you're going to get more of that stuff. So that's where we need to keep our focus, because in order to get this life that we want to create, we have to be in a constant state of bringing ourselves back up to these high vibing energy levels. And, here's the thing though, is when we get knocked off our high vibing little, magical unicorns we're riding on, we can't just get up and take a leap and jump back up right to there. We actually have to go through steps of getting closer and getting closer and getting closer. So that is one really good thing to remember, is we're all going to get knocked off those high vibrations and we're going to be sent down to the lower ones. But it's our job to immediately recognize that we're down there. Don't stay in it for too long, knowing that, what do we want? We want to feel better. When we're in these moments of anger and frustration and guilt, well, we want to feel better. Nobody wants to feel shitty. It feels good for a little bit to feel like you could have this pity party and just kind of stop. It can create a reset for you. But if you want to get back to happiness, then you got to start doing the work of taking the steps up the ladder. And so that's going to be like, if you're in fear, well, it's moving to up the scale to anger, maybe then moving up to overwhelm, and then contentment and feeling of hopefulness. And then you can get back up to that joy and happiness and love and fun place. So how do you get there though? That's the thing, is like, well, how do I go from fear? Like, what is that next step? It's finding other areas. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't most likely find it by staying stuck in the thing you're fearful of. You actually are going to have to go out to a different area of your life to find that next best feeling place. So let's say, for example, you're really scared to start this new business and you are fearful that it's not going to work, and you have self-doubt in yourself that, what if I suck? What if I fail? Maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't have everything in place. This isn't going to work. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff that keeps you feeling low. Okay, how do you get out of that? Why don't you go focus somewhere else? It could be doing something that you love. It is doing something that you love and enjoy. So what do you enjoy doing? Do you like going to work out? Do you like playing with your kids? Do you like having coffee or lunch with a friend who makes you laugh? Do you like watching a funny movie? Do you like reading a good book? Find something else to put your focus into. And you want to know a really good one? Go be of service for someone else. Go to the grocery store and pay for someone's food behind you, or put like $10 towards their food, or go into Starbucks and buy the person's coffee behind you. Or if you see a homeless person on the road, give them, go buy a pack of socks, or go buy some towels and give it to them. Go buy some food and give it to them. Go buy some water and give it to them. Some people are hesitant about giving them money. If you want to give them money, do it. If you want to feel like you can give them something that they have to use, do it. Just give back to someone else. Go volunteer. Go help out a friend. You guys, there's 1,000,001 things you could do to be of service to someone else. But what I do know is that when we are selfless and we take our focus off ourselves, it really does get us back to that high vibing place a lot quicker, along with pairing it with something that we find happiness, joy, and excitement in. So, hopefully, you're picking up what I'm putting down, because it is one of the greatest things we can focus on daily is finding that joy and making it fun. So, you guys, just remember, you know, a lot of us will go through days just blah, very blah, and it's not fun. Like, nobody wants to hear it. I know I said that before, but literally nobody wants to hear it. People get so excited when they're around someone who is happy and fun and joyful. It brings life out of them. So not only is it doing a favor for yourself, but you're adding joy and life to the people that are around you. And it's addictive, and it also gives other people permission to realize that maybe they should be having more fun in their life too. And I just think, man, that's as good as spreading love, as spreading fun and joy. So hopefully that helps you guys, because I know life is meant to be lived fully. And I know that that's how I want to live. I always want to look back and say, did I have fun today? And I want to look back on my entire life and say, was that fun? That's one of the biggest things I think that matters when we get to the end of our life and we get to the end of our day is, was it fun? And did I have value? And how many memories do I have? So hopefully that's resonating with you, because I'm just still just jazzed out of my mind. Still love that word, about making it fun. So if you guys want a great book to read that kind of explores more down this, get Super Attractor from Gabby Bernstein. It's a great book, very spiritual. So if you are very religious, this might not completely resonate with you, but there will be key takeaways in it that I would say listen to for those. And so just a heads up on that. Otherwise, overall, great book. I love it. I'd high five her and give her a hug right now if I could, because it's so good for me and where I'm at in this journey in my life and where I want it to go. And with that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you loved it. And as always, if you did like this episode, please rate, review. If you've already done that, please take a screenshot and share it on your IG stories. Tag me in it so I can see who's listening to it. Let me know what you guys like, and let me know what you want to hear more of, because this is all catered to you, and none of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys. So until the next time, create the life that you love, and let's commit to making it amazing. Much love, you guys. Take care.